Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. Well, today is another site review and we're at Beamish Holiday Park near
Beamish.
the museum. We chose to come here because basically we want to go to the museum.
We
really,
did,
didn't we?
we did.
Yeah.
It's a long-held wish, I think, from before we bought the caravan. Actually,
Yeah.
it's partly why we bought the caravan.
One of the reasons. Now, we are approximately 1 mile's drive from the entrance to Beamish Museum, which is fantastic. You couldn't get any closer, really, could you?
No, you couldn't, so it's been great, that.
So let's take a look at the Beamish Holiday Park and we'll tell you what we think. The roads leading to Beamish Holiday Park are quite narrow, and I would highly recommend that you enter the main road into the holiday park from the Birkland Lane end, not from the museum side. Otherwise you will have an issue. It's very hilly and it's very narrow, and it does state that it's not suitable for caravans and motorhomes. In order to enter and leave the park during your stay, it is required that you use a security barrier pass. This is given to you at the reception with a £10 deposit, which is obviously returnable when you leave. On site there is a little shop which is located in the reception area. The site also has its own bar, the Bobby Shafto bar, which was recently refurbished, and I have to confess it is a lovely bar and a nice environment. It also has outside balconies as well, looking over the park. Beamish Holiday Park caters for all types of caravan and camping, from static caravans to seasonal caravan pitches, touring pitches, which some are fully serviced and some are just electric, and also dotted around the park are some cabins, yurts and a gypsy caravan which can be hired. The toilet and shower facility block is spotlessly clean and very well maintained. The disabled facilities are excellent. They've been very well thought out and again spotlessly clean. You can access these with a radar key. The Elson Point is located halfway up the hill in the touring area. It is a little draconian, but it still does its job. On site there is laundry facilities which you can use at a cost. There is a food preparation area and also a pot wash area. Both are located at either sides of the facility block. Also on site is an excellent play area, and the floor is soft, so there's not going to be any injuries when the children are using this play park. Next to the play park is a designated ball area which has a high fence to prevent the ball causing any damage to anyone's vehicles. So that was the Beamish Holiday Park. Right, first of all, out of 5 for staff and customer service.
Oh, they've been very friendly indeed, yes.
Very helpful as well. So they're going to get a 5 for that. They've been really, really good. Now, in terms of the facilities block.
Yes, it's very nice actually, and especially I've got to say it's been one of the better disabled facilities I've used. And mainly as well is they've well thought it out. There's plenty of rails and everything else, but also what they've done is they've actually give you a shower screen curtain around the shower, which is, if you have got a disability and you're having a shower and you've got family with you and help you, it just gives you that bit of privacy.
Yeah.
It does, and also as if you're showering alone, it still gives you, because it's a very big room, it still gives you that feeling of privacy as well.
And security.
So, yeah, it does. Yeah.
You said the lock on the inside's really good
yeah,
as
it
well.
is a really good lock.
Yeah. So that definitely gets a 5 from us. Now, in terms of the park itself, well, the park is very well kept.
Oh, it is. It is.
It's
It's
very well
nice.
maintained, and it is very very well looked after. The pitches is, sadly, we have to report, is what let it down. They are so uneven. So much so that the van, I could not level the van.
No,
here.
you couldn't at all.
No matter how I tried, I spent an hour trying to level this van and I couldn't. It's on a slope and the back end of the Caravan is still too low down, and despite me using the full steadies and blocks to raise it up, it's just not happening. It's not going to do it. We've also got our ramps on as well, and that wasn't enough neither. So it made pitching our Telter canopy very difficult.
It did, very difficult.
It was. We got gaps everywhere and it was a bit of a nightmare. So I'm afraid from a pitch point of view, we can only give it 2. Now, the facilities on here are excellent, as we explained. There is a pot wash. There is also a laundrette. There's a little shop at reception, and also there is a bar. We went in the bar. It's only open at weekends at the moment.
We did, yeah. It's only open at the weekends, and then obviously in the bank holidays it's open a little bit more. And we did go in Friday night for a couple of drinks. It's a beautiful bar, yeah. Really nice.
Apparently it was done up about 18 months ago, and it's beautiful. They've done a really good job of it. So the owners, hats off to you. You really have cracked it with that. It's a lovely bar. Prices weren't too bad as well for a beer.
No, they were very reasonable actually.
Is it £8 something for a pint of bitter and half a cider, which I don't think's that bad, especially when you're on an on-site bar as well. So yeah, all in all, we are very happy. We won't be coming back again, not because of the campsite. It's basically we've been and we've seen what we wanted to see. But I would recommend, if you come, make sure you bring plenty of blocks to level your caravan. Otherwise, it will make it an uncomfortable stay. Well, that's it from us. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you'll join us again real soon. But in the meantime, bye for now.
Bye.